Hello guys, welcome to my channel Science Router, and today I start chapter number 1 of class 8, crop production and management. So here we go. Paheli and Buzo went to their uncle's house during the summer vacations. Their uncle is a farmer, and one day they saw some tools like khurpi, sickle, shovel, plow, etc. in the field. Here there are two characters, Paheli and Buzo, and they went to their uncle's house during their vacations, and where they saw khurpi, sickle, shovel, and plow. Further, you have learned that all the living organisms require food. Plants can make their food themselves. Can you recall how green plants synthesize their own food? As we know, all living organisms mean the organisms which breathe, grow, and develop according to the stages of their life, and they require food for their growth and the development. So plant is a living organisms, and plant can make food by themselves. Can you recall how green plants synthesize their own food? As we know, the plants prepare their food with their own. Animals, including humans, cannot make their own food, so where do the animals get their food from? As we know, nutrition is the process taking of nutrients for the body growth and development, and the mode of nutrition is of two types. First one is autotrophic nutrition, second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition means the organisms which prepare their food themselves, and heterotrophic means the organisms which prepare and which do not prepare their food by themselves but depend on other organisms or the plants for their survival or for the food. And animals and the humans are the same as heterotrophic organisms. But first of all, why do we have to eat food? You already know that energy from the food is utilized by the organisms for carrying out their various body functions such as digestion, respiration, and excretion. As we know, we require food for the growth and the development, and for the food and from the food we get energy to do various functions, including digestion, respiration, and excretion. We get our food from the plants, from the animals, or the both. In order to provide food for a large population, regular production, proper management, and distribution is necessary. So as we know, organisms need food, and food give us energy for various body functions in our daily to daily life. So to provide the food for such a large population, just like India, our country India having a large population, and we require to fulfill their requirements, regular production, proper management, and distribution of the production to the entire population is very necessary and very essential part. Agriculture practices. Till 10,000 BC, people were nomadic. They were wandering in the groups from place to place in search of food and shelter. They ate raw fruits and vegetables and started hunting animals for the food. In ancient times, the people where they do not know about agriculture, they used to wander here and there in search of the food and shelter. When they ate raw fruits and vegetables, and after that they start hunting animals also for food. Later, they could cultivate land and produce rice, wheat, and other food crops. After the era, they started cultivate the land, and they start produce rice, wheat, and other food crops, and thus agriculture starts and takes place into account. Okay. When plants of the same kind are cultivated at one place on the large scale, it is called crop. सेम काइंड के जो भी प्लांट्स होते हैं, अगर हम उनको एक ही प्लेस पे कल्टीवेट करते हैं लार्ज स्केल पे, ऑन लार्ज स्केल, देन इट इज़ कॉल्ड एन क्रॉप. सेम काइंड प्लांट्स cultivated at one place on the large scale is called crop. For example, crop of the wheat means wheat plants are cultivated at one place, that means field on a large scale, is called wheat crop. You already know that crops are of different type, like the cereals, vegetables, and the fruits. These can be classified on the basis of the season in which they grow. Okay. India is a vast country. The climatic conditions like temperature, humidity, and rainfall vary from one region to another. As we know, India is a very vast country, and here the climatic conditions changes from one place to another place, and the climatic conditions include temperature, humidity, and rainfall. And further, we classify the crops that we grow on the basis of the seasons. Thank you guys.